I'm probably going to piss a lot of people off with this, but I really do not resonate with the word trauma. And I think that's why a lot of men don't do this work, because they don't either. And before this gets clipped out of context, if calling it trauma or doing trauma work and healing that has genuinely helped you, like not just having a label, but you've taken action on that, amazing. Seriously, like, do not listen to anything that I say. But this is for the men who hear the word trauma and then just roll their eyes, or the ones that language and phrasing never actually landed, and if anything, actually probably triggered them and created more of a resistance than anything else. Because here's where I had the issue. If you weren't abused, if you weren't neglected, if you didn't grow up in chaos or violence or war, like none of that big traumatic events, being told that you need to heal this trauma feels like just that, feels dramatic, feels excessive, exaggerated, or just like not true. And I get that psychology talks about these big events and smaller developmental stages and stuff, but most men aren't walking around with like catastrophic trauma. What they are walking around with are patterns. And so instead of calling it trauma, here's the frame that worked for me. As kids, our nervous system is small, unadapted. We experience emotion without any context, and our brain does what it's designed to do. It makes meaning. It creates a story about why that thing happened. Dad forgot to pick me up, therefore I don't matter. Or I got embarrassed or rejected, therefore I'm not good enough. Or I tried to express something and got shut down, therefore my ideas don't matter, I better stay quiet, I better shut up and do what I'm told. That's not trauma. That's simply learning from an emotional experience, learning under emotional load. And so those moments create internal rules, not consciously, just automatically. And this happened, therefore this must be true about me or the world. It's what's called a complex equivalence. And so these rules ultimately become our beliefs. Beliefs then become the protective strategies. And those strategies are what quietly run our life as an adult until we address them. So for me, this isn't about healing trauma. It's about recognizing that the patterns, the beliefs, the system that I've been running was outdated. And so the strategies weren't wrong. They're adaptive. They worked for a child with an undeveloped nervous system and a mind that couldn't create realistic context. They just don't serve the man that I am now or the one that I'm becoming. And so this isn't just about mindset. It's not just changing, oh, that's a dumb belief, and change it. This is wired into our nervous system, into the body as well. And that's how the body learned these rules. And that's why you can know something logically, but still go into fight, flight, or freeze mode and react emotionally. That you later regret it, you get frustrated at yourself, and all the things. So this work isn't about reliving stories, which is why therapy doesn't work for a lot of guys. It's about updating the system that operates in these moments. So if calling it trauma helps you, then amazing, use it. But if that language turns you off and actually triggers you a little bit, like it used to for me, and it makes you feel maybe broken or it feels excessive and just unrealistic, then try this frame instead. So this isn't about trauma work, it's systems work. And that's why it finally made sense to me.